guys, welcome to my channel, Handmade by April. I'm April. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this bunny bun. The materials that you're going to need for this project are going to be a size 4 yarn that you want your bunny to be, and baby yarn that's going to be the color of the tail, a hair tie, some wire, a needle, a 5mm hook, a pair of scissors, and a fork. Also, a hot glue gun. To begin, you are going to make a slip knot. Insert the hair tie through the hook, and then insert the slip knot through the hook. Pull the hook through, and make a chain of 4. 2, 3, 4, and then you're just kind of going to turn it like this, and then slip stitch into the chain that you made through the hair tie. So just make that slip stitch. Then you are going to chain 2. Then you are going to put 10 half double crochets into this loop, not this, but in the loop. Can you see? So in there. So 1, and 10. So this is what it's going to look like. Now you are going to slip stitch into your first stitch. This is the chain 2, and then here is your first stitch. So slip stitch into there. Now you are going to chain 2 and half double crochet all the way around. Once you finish that half double crochet row, you are going to slip stitch into your first stitch, and you are going to continue making half double crochet rows until you have a total of 28 rows. Once you've finished your 28 rows, you are going to cut a long tail off. Then you're going to use your needle, and you are going to sew in the tail into the stitch on this side, and you're just going to sew it all up. And then you are going to take your tail and you are going to push it through the scrunchie and then cut off your yarn so that the tail is just hidden inside here. This is what it will look like. Now moving on to the ears, you are going to cut off 2 pieces of wire that are the same size, however big you want your ears. I want mine pretty big, so I'm doing mine a foot, about a foot, and just making both pieces the same size. You are going to take your hot glue gun and you are going to put hot glue on the tip of the project like that. And then you will put your yarn before it dries. I think it's dried. No, it didn't. And just stick it on. You're going to go back and fix the end. My glue cooled off. Just go back and... Okay. And just wrap it around. It's okay if the end is messy because it's going to be going in the scrunchie and you won't be able to see it. So just keep twisting it, and you're going to twist it all the way until you get to the other side. And occasionally putting a dab of glue. Once you get to the end, you are going to put your hot glue on the end, wrap your yarn around it, cut it off, then you're going to glue that tail down. You might want to wait a few seconds, but if it's not staying down, pinch it. Oh, that was hot. Pinch it and it will stay down. Remember, it doesn't have to be pretty. This is just going inside the scrunchie. So once you have both of them done, getting hot glue everywhere, you are going to kind of just do this, and then where you sewed is going to be the bottom, and you're just going to insert it sort of on the side-ish. That's too much hot glue. So sort of on the side. Just insert it into a stitch, not in one of the top stitches, but sort of like in the back. Because when you put it on, it's going to be facing your head so that you can't see it. insert your other side in. I put too much hot glue on here. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, both sides are in. Let me fix this. This could work with other glue, but hot glue, I just think it would be better so it didn't poke you in the head and hurt. Then once you have your two ends in, you are going to twist them together a few times and then hot glue the wire together. On both sides. Like that, and you're going to wait for it to cool, and you're going to do the same thing with the other side. That was hot. But okay. And you're going to do the same thing with the other project about right here. Put it through the stitch, not the top stitch. Put it through, and then put it through. Do the same thing, twist it. And then hot glue it together. Just like that. Now we are going to work on your tail. And to do that, you are going to take your fork and your baby yarn and just wrap the baby yarn around the fork a bunch of times. So once it's about this big, you're going to cut it off, and then you're going to cut a section off to tie it with. You will put the baby yarn through the middle of the fork, and you will bring it around like that. And then you are going to tie it as tight as you can. In a double knot, pull it off, and then wrap it around going the other way, then tie it as tight as you can this way. Okay, now that you've done that, you're going to take your scissors and just cut around like this. Make sure you cut all of the loops. Try to be careful because it might pull the yarn out if you didn't tie it tight enough. And that's what your pom-pom's going to look like. And you want to trim it to make it look even better so that it's not all over the place. Then you are going to cut a small piece of wire, about that big. Don't do what I did, because that will poke your head and hurt. There we go. And then you will take your pom-pom again, and you're going to put it through that yarn that you wrapped around. And you're just going to do that. Or you can do the same thing with a bobby pin. And that is going to be it. When you put it on, just adjust the wire how you want it to be. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.